Are you new to being a landlord in Riverside? If so, you need to understand the local tenant laws. Trust me, getting this wrong can lead to big problems. Hi everyone, Jarrett with PMI Riverside here. We're a professional property management company in Riverside, California, and we currently manage over $30 million worth of rental properties. Today, we're going to talk about something that every new landlord should know. Tenant laws, okay? First off, you got to know your responsibilities as a landlord, right? I mean, you just can't rent out a property and forget about it. Riverside, like the rest of California, has specific laws that protect tenants. You need to be aware of those laws to avoid legal issues. So, for example, you can't just evict tenants without going through a legal process, right? You have to follow the correct procedures, or you could face penalties. I mean, seriously, like a lot of money will be lost if you don't do it right. And another thing you need to know about is security deposits. You can collect a security deposit, but it's limited to 1 month's rent for either unfurnished or furnished. When a tenant moves out, you have to return that deposit. You have to minus any deductions for damage or unpaid rent within 21 days. And if you don't, you could end up in court. Now, speaking of rent, late fees are a common issue for landlords. Riverside allows you to charge late fees if the rent isn't paid on time, but you got to make sure that the fee is reasonable. Now, there are specific rules on how much you can charge and how you can apply these fees. So you got to be careful not to overcharge, or again, you could face legal trouble. Now, let's talk about habitability, okay? In Riverside, landlords are required to keep rental properties in a habitable condition. This means making sure the property is safe and complies with its local building codes. If something breaks, it is your responsibility to fix it within a reasonable amount of time. And ignoring these repairs can lead to the withholding of rent or legal action against you. Again, it sucks, right? Another important law is anti-discrimination, okay? You can't discriminate against potential tenants based on these things: race, color, religion, gender, sexual orientation, or any other unprotected protected category. Doing that could include hefty fines and legal fees, or just getting sued in general. Finally, the eviction process. If you got to evict a tenant, you have to go through the proper legal channels. You can't just kick someone out. There's a formal process you have to follow, and it can take time, okay? If you don't follow the right steps, your eviction could be delayed or even thrown out. Now, that was just a kind of a quick rundown of Riverside's tenant laws. These are the basics, but trust me, it's crucial to get them right. And if you're ever unsure about the laws, it's probably a good idea to reach out to someone that's a lawyer or a professional, or even just looking at California's little tenant handbook that they have. There's a guide that you can follow online. It's really nice. Anyways, like and subscribe if you guys want to learn anything else, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.